So it's Monday and it's been a little weird today weather-wise because I woke up and it was super dreary. It was apparently raining this morning, which is just wonderful, and it was super cloudy and awesome. I was like, yeah, like ideal weather, here we go. So I had a sweatshirt. I was like super happy about this. And then after my first class, which ended around 11 today, I realized that it got really hot. Not like, okay, it's not like crazy hot, but like with what I was wearing, I was no longer just for the weather, and suddenly it just became this awkwardly warm day where it's nice again. And I'm not complaining, like this is great weather, there's still a cool breeze, it's been good, but like, yeah, life's kind of crazy. I actually just picked up like a boatload of groceries and stuff, not even that much honestly, just things for food and things like that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna work on things at work later, but that's just my little update for today, and I'll just check back in later. Fun fact, back in high school I was a part of a morning show group, which I really absolutely loved and I still miss just so much up to today. But I was informed this morning I was actually on morning show technically today back home, which is really cool because there was a commercial that was filmed for the school back like literally right before my junior year, and that video is literally like, it was played this morning during morning show back home. So I don't know, I thought I would just take a moment and show you just a little clip from that where I was in it, because I realized how different I looked. And like, I don't know, I remember that like it was yesterday, but it's been a while, and so much has changed between like that moment and now, even though I remember it all so vividly, and time has been going by so fast. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you. So it's almost 11 o'clock and you bet I'm tired, but I had a class today, 7 to 10. It's about building a world and really expanding upon it with other forms of media and things like that. Long story short, that's like the weird explanation. But yeah, as it turns out, I wrote an essay a little while back where we had to talk about a transmedia world experience. And since Club Penguin was actually a part of my life when I was younger, and you know, it's kind of carried through with a lot of things that Adam's done, yeah, moral of the story is I wrote about Club Penguin for that essay, and it's the only actual essay I think I've written this semester, so college goals right there. What was really interesting though was that in the notes back, it's like, hey, I actually have experience about this. Come talk to me about it. So I was like, oh my gosh, what? So as it turns out, my professor for that class was actually there when Disney bought Club Penguin and was a part of a lot of the decisions that came around that time, and like knew everybody. And it was just super interesting because I thought I was writing an essay that was kind of just like, it made sense, but I didn't think it would actually have some sort of impact. And now I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. So that's just me kind of freaking out about this, because that was the most random, like unexpected plot twist about that essay, was that there was actually going to be more information about it after writing it. Which is pretty cool though, because I mean, I kind of nailed a lot of the things that I talked about within the essay, which is good. But I also got to learn a lot more about it as well, and it's just kind of like an interesting part of my day. Definitely worth mentioning. I'm a little out of breath because I just walked really far away, and I'm going to go to sleep as soon as I possibly can. I already fell asleep once today, so that's what's up. But yeah, fun fact for a fun Monday. What do you know? So I just got back from the gym, which I'm actually really impressed I got there, but I listened to a bunch of really great music pretty much all this morning, from radio on to the gym and everything, and I am just like in a super good mood. I'm still pretty tired and I'm still just thinking about taking it easy later on tonight, but at the same time I got this genius idea that, hey, you know, it's like pretty much the end of October, it doesn't even feel like it, and I really love lattes and I love hot apple cider, and I was like, whoa, what if there was like a way to make like an apple pie latte or like an apple cider latte? So I looked up some things at Pinterest. TJ followed me at Sarah at Hamilton, I believe that's my username for almost everything, and links are below. But yeah, I figured out a way to try to attempt to make an apple latte, like an apple spiced latte, because I'm not a pumpkin gal, like I'm just not. So I picked up some ingredients. I'm using a lot of what I already had, and I kind of want to try how this works. So as you can see, I have a mug, but first coffee from Alfred's. This is the back of it. You've seen this before. I have a shot of espresso from Starbucks. I added nutmeg, mocha, nutmeg, cinnamon, chocolate, and vanilla. It was just all the extra spices they had, as I figured a little bit of these spices will definitely spice it up a little bit more. I have some extra cinnamon that I just keep in the room because I love cinnamon, and the main ingredient, apple cider. It's just an instant apple cider mix. And yeah, and I just heat up some water. I have to actually kneel to get this shot right, but I am going to take my hot water. First, little key advice, pour in a little bit of your hot water, like whether it's for like tea or for oatmeal or anything. It heats up the mug, and then, see, this is a fun fact that I learned a few years back, and I've been using it ever since, and it's literally life-saving. Like, it will help put together whatever it is you're putting together so much easier. Just going to open this up, make sure it's all crushed in there. Woo! Yeah. I'm pouring some more water. I filled it about halfway-ish. I take a Starbucks stir. Make sure it's all mixed together. This is about to get like really intense. So I'm about to pour in the espresso. Whoa! And I think this is going to be really, really strong, so I'm going to add a little bit of non-fat milk. Some additional cinnamon. Stir it. So, moral of the story is pumpkin spice latte, you better watch their back, because apple spice latte is seriously where it's at. It's got like the perfect amount of cinnamon, and the hint of nutmeg and the chocolate and the vanilla and everything just added so much to this. It smells amazing, and it tastes like hot apple cider, but with like an extra kick, and that's where the espresso comes in. So I highly recommend this. You did get just like a single shot of espresso. I definitely recommend that over just brewed coffee, because it adds more strength. But this is literally just like the greatest thing, and I am obsessed. Like, it tastes like fall time, but like an updated version of fall time. So I was attempting the idea of possibly going to the gym today after classes, and I was thinking about doing homework or relaxing or having a nice peaceful Wednesday afternoon. But today is permit day for me, which means by tomorrow I need to hand in a paperwork filled with all these signatures from all over campus. And yes, technically it's a smaller campus, but literally I'm running all over. And of course, it's like a pretty decently hot day, and it's just been super uncomfortable to just get from place to place. I'm actually in between places right now because one of the locations that I wanted, because I'm filming Sunday afternoon, and one of the locations I wanted, turns out I can't get that spot because there's other things happening at the same time. So instead of rescheduling to a different day and like everything that goes with that, actors included, everything, I have to just change my location, which is okay, because there is another location that actually will probably work even better for what I want to do. But I get to go now and one, check out the location, and two, which is technically number one, I need to talk with the person who's in charge so I could get their signature and approval, and then go all the way back to the other side, campus where I just came from, to go and hand that in, get another signature, and then go all the way back again to literally just hand it in and get it finalized. And honestly, I'm going to get it finalized tomorrow, so that'll make this a little bit easier, but I still have to go there and back again and back again, and I'm spent. I am. Like, I've had a decent amount of sleep, so I mean, like, I'm okay, but I'm really looking forward to just having dinner and being able to relax and not worry about everything, because there's a lot going on and I still have a lot of homework and filming I need to get done. And today's like that crazy Wednesday where I don't feel like doing any of this, but it's important and it's something I need to get done. So tomorrow will be good, the day after will be fine, and yeah, from this point out, like, this is just the hurdle. But Wednesdays, man, just Wednesdays. Permitting for Sunday's film is done, which I'm really excited about. I have all plans out, a lot of chaos with that, but I got really cool locations and that's going to be exciting. It's really hot outside today, which is kind of weird, so like I am literally just wearing a dress and flip-flops and it's like 90 degrees outside and it's the end of October, so there's that. And also I came back to the room. Pumpkin? Not sure why there's a pumpkin. And Brenna's not here, so yeah, there's a pumpkin. Pretty much later on today there's a event back at ArtLight. I've been there for the Matchmaker premiere and Shovel Buddy screening, which was pretty cool. I actually made it to that theater like once a week for the past 2 weeks now, so it's gonna be 3 weeks running, and it's kind of weird considering I had never been there before prior to the Matchmaker event, so go figure. I'm a little out of breath. I have my props, I have everything planned out. I just need to double check and make sure all the camera stuff is good for later. I need to take a breather for a second, but I've been super productive today, which is really good because I really wasn't yesterday. I mean, like, I kind of was, but everything was kind of a struggle, so I just hit a point where I didn't do much, and yeah, everything's set and good and ready. And I had a flat white coffee from Starbucks, but I ended up adding almond milk instead of just the regular non-fat milk that I usually add. And I'm trying to try different things and be a little versatile with everything. And basically what it is, if you don't know, it is espresso with, I had it iced, so there's ice, and some milk. And I had it with the almond milk and it was really, really good. Like, very good. I highly recommend. There's a lot of coffee, so like, whoo, yeah, energetic me, woohoo. So yeah, basically I'm just going to be getting ready and I'll just take you on the rest of today's adventures. But yeah, that's a quick little update from me and a quick little update from Le Pumpkin.
You're doing on-camera interview.
I want to say thank you so
I'll
much
keep this out
to
on
Jasmine Left.
Get that popcorn shot though. And the focus on this camera is like kind of weird sometimes.
A bathroom scene where we're smoking cigarettes with Principal Miller. That was awesome. Really good.
Hi, my name is Erin Roselle and I was dark-haired girl. My most memorable moment.
Not now, but cinematic background. It's Friday and I haven't actually filmed anything today. Basically, I just got up and I quickly had a bowl of cereal, and I haven't just had a bowl of cereal for breakfast for like a really long time, but I had special case of curious and I went to my class. Things are getting a little crazy again when it comes down to just planning everything for Sunday afternoon for the filming, but I'll get there, it'll work out, it'll be fine. I'm just kind of like in the middle of just working around, really making sure that everything's set and good, and there's always a little hassle, but everything last night with going to that premiere, trying to just, you know, it was a nice reminder after a week of crazy filming chaos that it's like a reassurance of I'm doing the right thing, and like despite everything, this is what I really love to do. So that's a positive outlook on life, I suppose. But yeah, so basically I have worked in less than 10 minutes, so I should probably be getting over there pretty soon, but I had some coffee. Now they ran out of almond milk, which was really sad because that was part of the reason why I went with the larger size for it, but whatever. I wasn't planning on drinking the whole thing, but like, there's very little left, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully later I'll get to go out. I need to pick up some props and things for Sunday, so at least I can get that in order. And I just really need to be off campus a little bit more lately, so it'll be fun. It'll be exciting, and hopefully I could go to sleep early, just super tired, and a little out of it. And yeah, that's my day so far. I thought I'd just update you guys. It's been kind of a while, but I don't know. It's still been really good, eventful, but as you can probably tell, I'm pretty tired, and there's a lot of everything, and I'm constantly mentally thinking of all these things. And there's a show later that I have to watch sometime this weekend because I probably won't be able to see it later, and the chaos and beauty of life is very real. So I'm just going to carry on. So I just came back from work and what? So yeah, that's right. Brenna's been trying to loft her bed. She sent in the request literally during move-in day back in August, and it's finally lofted. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really happy for her. I don't know if she knows this yet. I know this first. I just sent her a Snapchat of it because I am just filled with spoiler alerts today. But yep, it is a lofted bed now, and we can finally finalize decorating the room, film a room tour, and have that edited and posted, all that good stuff. So I'm actually just so happy. Like, mine's the same. I didn't want to loft my bed. I kind of like it at this really awkward height where it's hard to jump on, but it's still like decently, like there, I could crawl under, like there's space under there. Last year I created a little fort, so that's very cool. But yeah, we finalized decorating. Like, this is really exciting. So yeah, picking up gas at the gas station and the machine isn't working. So Brennan just went in to talk and try to figure this out to the people inside the gas station, and I'm just chilling here and making sure this car is okay and nothing happens. But I'm actually just kind of awkwardly sitting here in Brenna's car, and we're going to Joann's and Chick-fil-A. It's another punch buggy.
Why are they calling for
Did you respond?
Dude, I'm in the basement. I'm gonna like film this. Dude, what the?
Do we have everyone? You guys can get closer.
I still need scenes for my already planned out thing tomorrow, but I just want to take a spot to awkwardly sit outside in public and talk to a camera because I wanted to show you what this view looks like at night, which you've probably seen before from past videos, and I can't even get the focus right now, but it's really cool. So yep, this is my everyday view. Good old LA. And the library, which is pretty sweet.
What y'all trying to do? What you trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. Got to talk so bad. Look out! Come on now.
I wasn't planning on drinking all of this, but I think I totally did. Yep. So this is a new space I haven't filmed in yet. It's still the same room, but I set up a little table, which is pretty cool. But yeah, today has been kind of stressful and overwhelming, and a lot has happened. We just went out to different places like Barnes & Noble and Spirit and Pure Wet Imports and Target and the mall, and just like Bonds and just different places because I needed to pick up some things, whether it was for like props or whatever. We were also trying to look around Halloween things and kind of just enjoy being out and about for a while, and it was really fun just to like randomly just go shopping, and with some purpose but some kind of just enjoying the fact we were off campus and not thinking about everything. But I was also desperately trying to find actors because I needed to film my setting 200 and there's a lot of complications with it, and it's totally cool. I am like a super chill, understanding person, I really am, but I couldn't change the time for the places just because of permits and everything, so I just needed people, and I think it worked out well. I was super stressed about it the whole time because even like on set I had to change pretty much all of my plans to make this work, and it's been fun, and yeah, it's been an eventful day. It's been a great weekend. I still haven't watched Once Upon a Time today because I've just been on set and doing that sort of thing, but I will watch it. I have to finalize watching the Hamilton special. Yes, this is for a class, but it's also something that I'm actually really enjoying watching, and I want to know more about this, and I'm like that one awkward person who likes theater things who doesn't really know that much about this. I'm excited to start off this next week. I don't really know what it brings, which is great because that doesn't mean I have a lot on my mind right now. I just edit the film, I finalize watching everything, and I kind of just get to keep it easy for a while. Maybe this is an easier week for me. Who knows? I will see you guys next week, and if you haven't subscribed, you probably should. There's a subscribe button right over there that you should go press, and I will just talk to you next week, starting off tomorrow for Monday, but you'll see this a little bit later. So anyway, and I hope you have a great next week.